Trust. We were communicating better. We executed our coverages better. We really, I thought we did a good job of at least getting to the shooters better in the second half and not letting them get open threes. And we played really hard.
It's one thing to get your first NBA double-double from Mitchell Robinson, but it's another when you do it against a guy like DeAndre Jordan, who's been so dominant. What did you see from Robinson tonight?
Well, I think DeAndre is a guy Mitchell looks up to and really respects. And so, obviously it's a lot of similarities there that we're going to be, using DeAndre as a model for Mitchell. And so I think it's great for the kid. I don't even know. He's just out there running around right now and having fun. And when he really starts to get it, he's going to have a huge impact for us.
I know your starters, your bench, it's all kind of a flow right now. But for the bench, 65 points from that group tonight. What did you see there?
I didn't realize that. Yeah, I just thought they played well. I thought Mud had a good game in his debut. He really pushed the tempo. He got that group organized. And I thought that group defended better than it had the previous games. And so we've been really stressing a lot to that group on trying to build chemistry with the different guys that's in it. And tonight, for whatever reason, it kicked in.
What did you say to them at halftime? Because your guys came out really firing in the second half.
Nothing too crazy. I just told them to stay with it. This is where you want to be on the road. You always want to just be in striking distance. And it's a possession-by-possession game. We take our opportunities to run what we can, but our defense has to be a constant.
Any takeaways on containing DeAndre Jordan's presence within the paint?
Well, anytime you go into a game against DeAndre, you're preparing for him. And so we came into it already with a game plan of look, we know he's going to be waiting on us in there. We got to be willing to take the extra dribble. We got to be willing to move the ball, get away from him, just because he's such a powerful presence in there.
You guys neutralized Luka a little bit and kept him away. Can you talk about that?
I don't know if we neutralized him. Can I see your stuff?
I was looking at the same thing.
Come on, man. He had 18, 9, and 6. Who's this guy to you? That's a heck of a line. He almost had a triple-double, so we could have did a lot better job on him.
He had four hands.
Yeah, man, I ain't buying that. That kid can play, and that's a nice line. I know a lot of guys that would like to have that line right there. So I think he's a heck of a player. I think they hit a home run with him. He's a tough cover, man, and if 18 is holding him down, then I'll take it.
What about Allonzo? Trey, he was amazing once again, and for a guy that was pretty much in the draft, nobody paid too much attention to him, and now look at him.
And I'm just trying to figure him out, who works best with them, what groups work best with them. But I know one thing, when it's crunch time, he's a guy I think I'm going to have in there more often than not because he's just not afraid. And, I'm really happy with his growth.
When he's kind of rolling, do you just kind of leave it at the fans? Look like you were just...
Yeah, especially down the stretch. I didn't want to risk any passes. So I just figured let's dribble the clock down and let him do what he does to secure the ball, make sure we get a shot. And, a lot of his stuff, he can create great shots in those situations.
How much is Mitchell's confidence seems to be growing?
It is, and I just think, I don't know if he ever lacked it. I just think it was understanding. And every day I can say this to you guys a lot, he picks up a little bit more, and I think you can see it with him. Every game it's like, oh, okay, I've seen this before. And so the more he can start recognizing situations, getting a feel for spacing, understanding, how to execute our sets with timing and purpose, he's just going to get better and better.
You saw from Mudiay that you kept him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he really, that group was rolling, and he was a big part of it. He really kept the pace up. He was getting guys shots, and then he saw opportunities for himself, really opportunistic, 6 points there that he got that I thought were really timely buckets. So, I got a lot of confidence in Emmanuel, and, I was happy to see him in his debut back play well.
Are you seeing different things from Mitchell all the time? That first dunk
you should see him practice. He does stuff in practice. I guarantee you if they put him in a dunk contest, he'll be a finalist in that one for sure, if not win it. Because he does stuff sometimes that we're just like, the whole team's like, did he just do that? And so, he's a freak of nature athletically, and, the part I like the most about him is he's a student of the game, and he's really, growing into a young pro.